Yo, what up everybody? So today I'm gonna show you guys how to get rich. For you to get rich, there's usually two steps for you to get rich, right? You need to have a skill, okay? I will always say that you need to have a skill and you need to change your belief. I don't really know how to spell words, so don't quote me on that. So these two things you gotta change, okay? Number one, you gotta find your skill. Well, how are you gonna find your skill? Well, there's many different options for you to get rich from. There's trading, right? You could do trading, you could do brand scaling, social media marketing, drop shipping, etc. So these are pretty much the four businesses that I know already, right? You got trading, brand scaling, you got social media marketing, and drop shipping, right? These are skills. Anybody can do these, right? And the only reason why you can't do it is because you haven't developed these skills, right? Maybe you want to learn how to do this. Well, in order for you to do this, you gotta change your belief systems. Everything evolves around belief systems, okay? Because if you could believe that yourself that you can do it, right? Because let's say this is you, and you say you want to attract all this, right? You want to learn how to do trading, you want to learn how to do brand scaling, you want to learn how to do social media marketing, you want to learn how to do drop shipping. But see, the thing is, you can't be doing all this shit all at once. You know why? Because this becomes a big ass ball, and the more fucking this shit gets big, the more your brain is not gonna be able to comprehend all this shit. Like, your brain's gonna be scattered, okay? So this is what I want you guys to do. I want you guys just to pick one thing, okay? Because this is gonna save you a lot of time and a lot of fucking money. So look, just pick one thing. That's all you gotta do, is just pick one fucking thing, bro. Because look, when I wanted to get money, when I wanted to get rich, all I fucking started to do is I started to jump into different types of industries to make money, you know, because trading was my first industry that I got into. Then I wanted to do drop shipping. Then I kind of wanted to do, you know, social media marketing. Well, the only thing that I started sticking to was just trading. That's the only thing that I really just stuck to, is just trading. That's it, because I know how to do candlesticks. I've been doing it for a long time, and all I'm doing, bro, from now on is just trading. That's all I work on. Because look, the more you do, the more you learn, okay? Because look, the more you do, the more you learn, and then the more you learn, the more you do. So then every single time, this becomes like a loop. You know? And the more you do, the more you learn, bro. And if you're just picking one skill, look, if you just do this for a very long time, bro, just sticking to one skill, man, you will get so much further than people trying to do all of these different types of skills and try to get so much money from different types of incomes, right? Because a lot of books that I'm starting to read now, they all say that a lot of these entrepreneurs have 7, you know, network, 7 incomes and shit like that. Well, see, the thing is, a lot of people have that because they've succeeded in one brand. You know, it all started from just one thing, and then from this, right, it became 2, and then 3, and then 4. It's pretty much self-explanatory. It's not rocket science, because one thing that I started to notice is that, like, bro, I wanted to get rich quick. I was trying to do everything. I watched so many videos how to get rich quick. I watched so many programs, so many courses I've watched, and all these different types of bullshit trying to teach me how to get rich. Like, bro, the only reason why I am not rich right now is because I didn't really stick to one thing. I was jumping over to different fucking categories, different types of niches and all that. And I'm just telling you right now, bro, from experience, just pick one thing that you've been doing for at least a couple months already, right? And just because you don't see money, okay? Money is something that you're gonna have to hold on to for a very long time, okay? Because you should be getting money between 1 to maybe 3 years. I say 3 years, because in this time frame you should be learning as much as you can, learning and doing, bro. Because as soon as you do this, bro, like, I'm gonna just tell you guys right now, you will succeed so much further. Because in 2 to 3 years, bro, you'll be making as much money as you can even imagine, man. Because look, in this time frame, you're learning and doing. So what this is gonna do, bro, you're gonna be solving problems, okay? And the more problems you solve, bro, the more problems you solve, the more money you're gonna make. Simple, bro. And it's this concept, bro, that I never knew. Because if I were to just stick to one fucking thing, bro, if I were to just stick to trading, like, if I really did lock in for just trading, like, I know from my mind that I can do it. okay? And you need to have, like, that's what I said, like, you need to have the belief system. Like look, this is really gonna control all of your income. This is pretty much gonna control all of your perspective of reality, your belief system. Because if you can't believe that you can make money, you simply can't do it, no matter how hard you try. Like, you need to have just a little mustard seed, right? Because what did Jesus talk about? Jesus said, if you have a small mustard seed as faith, bro, it shall be yours. And it's so true. Like, if you can just have a small little bit of a mustard seed, bro, and if this starts to grow and it starts to blossom, right? It starts to blossom from just this one little thing, from a belief system. Imagine how many other things that you can do, bro. Imagine, just not even about money, okay? Money is not even the problem. But if you can believe, right, getting fit, right, or if you can believe that yourself, that you are, you know, a disciplined person, right? Like, this is, I'm gonna tell you guys right now, bro. Everything evolves around belief systems. Like, if you can believe that you can make $1,000, you will make $1,000. If you can believe yourself that you can make $10,000, you will make $10,000, bro. It all just evolves from skill, from picking just one thing and a belief system. That's it. And if you just do that, ladies and gentlemen, you'll get rich. All right, peace.